Hi, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Scott, and today for our social studies lesson, we're going to be learning about the Hermon Town Hall. We're going to be taking a look at the different people who work there and what their jobs are throughout the town hall and how they help our community. So in this first part, you can see that's a picture of the Hermon Town Hall right here on the front. So if you haven't been there before, it's over by the fire station. So before we begin, one of the things that I want to clarify is the difference between a city hall and a town hall. Now, when I grew up in Brewer, and ours was called a city hall. But here in Hermon, we call it a town hall. So I thought it'd be important for us to talk about what the differences are. So the difference is, here in the United States, a city or town hall is where the people that help run the town all work. Whether this building is called City Hall or Town Hall depends on the size of the town or city where you live. City halls are usually found in larger cities, like Bangor, Brewer, where I grew up, Augusta, Portland, etc. And town halls are located in smaller urban areas such as Hermon, Glenburn, Carmel, Levant. A city or town hall has the offices of all the people who help take care of our community. So what's really the difference between city hall and town hall and which one it's called is the size of the town or city that you live in. That's really all the difference is. So let's start with our Hermon Town Manager. Now, Howard Kroll is our Hermon Town Manager. And the role of the Hermon Town Manager is to keep track of everything. He's got a pretty busy job. The town manager needs to make sure that the decisions of the town council are carried out. The town manager is also responsible for making a detailed plan for how the city should spend their money. This is called a budget. So he has a lot of things that he has to take care of. Here's the Hermon Town Council. Now, in a moment, we're actually going to hear Mr. Lever over here talk to us about what the town council does, what their job is. And so we're going to get a first-hand account from Mr. Lever on exactly what that is. But before we do that, one of the things that you will notice is that there are 7 members. He will mention that. And that there is Mr. McCluskey over here is the chair of the town council, and he will also reference that. And Mr. Reynolds is the vice chair of the Hermon Town Council. So it's important that you listen for both of those words because Mr. Lever is going to reference both of those. So Mr. McCluskey is the chair and Mr. Reynolds is the vice chair. All right, let's listen to Mr. Lever tell us about what the job of the town council is.
Term is 3 years and they are staggered. So what that means is if a town councilor is elected in 1 year, a different town councilor will be elected in the following year and the following year after that. That way, not every town councilor comes up for a revote or their term ends on the same year. The town council is made up of 7 members, 5 town councilors, the chairman of the council, and the vice chair of the council. The chairman, or some larger cities may call him the mayor, will lead the council, especially during meetings, and they have other powers as well. The vice chair takes over for the chairman if the chairman is unable to act for any reason. To qualify to be on the town council, you need to be 21 years old or older. You have to be a registered voter in the town of Hermon, and you have to live in the town of Hermon during the time that you are on the town council. If you move for any reason, unfortunately, you would have to leave the town council. The town council is the governing body of the town. We approve things like budgets and ordinances and laws. We approve projects for construction and things like that. And we also approve and remove the town manager if necessary. The town manager is considered the chief administrator administrative officer for the town, so to speak. The town manager runs the town. He is in charge of the staff in the town, like the town clerk, the deputy town clerks, economic development, the fire department, sheriff's department, things like that. The town council meets once a month or more if we need. During budget season right now, we're meeting a lot more than that. There are a lot of new pieces to improve the budget each year. But normally, the town council will meet once a month. A typical meeting for the town council, there are the 7 town councilors, like I mentioned before. The town manager will be in attendance. The town clerk will be in attendance. The town manager helps by answering our questions and guiding the meeting, so to speak. So if the town manager is requesting something from us, or we have to approve an ordinance and we need more clarification on that, he can certainly provide that. The town clerk is there to keep the minutes, record the meeting, record the votes, and things like that. Other people in attendance will usually be the director of economic development, the fire department, the sheriff's department, usually the superintendent of schools, and any public that may want to attend meetings. Always, always, always the town meetings are public, and the public are encouraged to attend if they'd like. They can ask questions. There are times for public comment and things like that so that they can remain involved during the whole process. The agenda for each meeting is prepared by the town clerk, and it's broken down into sections. And usually it will be the agenda for the meeting to be taking place that night, but also we'll have the meeting minutes from the last meeting. So everything that is said in the meeting is typed up and presented to us by the town clerk. The meeting is started and called to order by the chairman, and we say the Pledge of Allegiance, and then we continue on with the meeting as listed in the agenda. Usually we start by having public comment. The public is encouraged to attend these meetings, like I said before. They can, ask us to do things, or, give us an update on things that are going on in the town. Really, it's up to them what they want to speak about. New business listed on the agenda is usually things like, the budget or construction projects or things like that. So say the town of Hermon needs to repair a road and we have to hire a construction company to do that. The town manager will send that out to a bid, and construction companies will present their bid. And what a bid is they are bidding on the project to perform the work. And so they tell us things like how much it will cost, how long it will take them, and they usually give us references and things like that to people that they've worked with before, so that the town manager can call those people and say, well, how did they do, and get reports from them. And so when we look at bids as a town council, we usually look for things like money and time and things like that, and we try to choose the ones that come in for the lowest bid, pending there are other things going on in that bid. And we ask the town manager questions and things like that, because the town manager has already spoken with the people that have submitted the bids, so he knows more about it than we do at that point. The interesting thing to note is that there is no difference between us as the town of Hermon, which is maybe 5,000 or 6,000 people, or the city of Bangor, which is 34,000 people, or New York City, which is there's millions of people in New York. We all follow the same rules, the same decorum, and things like that. So I think that's really interesting to note, because no matter the size, we're all running the meeting generally the same, which is pretty cool. I spoke a lot about the town budget, and the town budget is a large document that basically tells the council and the rest of the town how much money the town needs for the following year. Anything we need to buy or pay for, construction projects, anything the school needs, is all listed in that budget. And that budget is prepared by the town manager and his staff. The town manager does a great job at preparing the budget for the council, and usually during budget season, like we are in right now, there are multiple meetings to kind of vet out things in that budget. The councilors have a lot of questions, the public has a lot of questions, and we need to take the time to break down each part of that budget to make sure we're understanding it and make sure that it's feasible for the town to attain. The budget is put together by things like how much the town brings in taxes and other sources of income. If you or your parents or anyone else wants to know more information about the town council and the town of Hermon itself, we have a great website, hermon.net. The things like the town charter are there. We have things like our meetings, our meeting minutes, our agendas, so you can know what's coming up at a town meeting before it happens. All the meetings are posted there on the website, and information about the counselors and all the staff. The town charter, like I mentioned, is basically the governing document put together by town counselors and town managers council and tells what powers the town manager has, the council has, and the town itself. Thank you so much for listening.
All right, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed that little bit of video from Mr. Lever explaining how the town council works. So as we kind of move on, Mr. Lever also talked about the Hermon Town Clerk. So Mrs. Cushman is the Hermon Town Clerk, and the role of the Hermon Town Clerk is to oversee the local election process, maintain public records, and attend and take the minutes or notes at the town council meetings. And so he did reference that she is there as well and is always taking what they call the minutes, but those are the notes from the meeting. Next we have sorry, boys and girls. Let's go back here. I apologize for that. So next we have the Hermon Parks and Recreation Department. The role of the Director of the Parks and Recreation Department is to provide the residents of Hermon with recreational activities. The Parks and Recreation Department oversees the playground, the walking paths, sports programs, and before and after school programs. The director would also work with the town manager to set up fun events for the town. And so Mrs. Cameron is the Director of the Hermon Parks and Recreation Department. Hermon Economic and Community Development Department. So Mr. Perkins is the head of the Economic Department, and cities and towns are always changing. As we know in Hermon, we are growing leaps and bounds. There's more and more people moving in, and so Mr. Perkins has a really, really busy job. And his job is to take a look at, with the town manager, to see what changes are best for the town. So he will take a look at he'll give permission for new buildings to be built, and he'll make sure that the new buildings are a good fit for the town. So people just can't come in and say, I want to build here. They actually have to go through a process, and Mr. Perkins is a big part of that process, and he decides with the town manager and sometimes even with the town council whether or not something is a good fit for Hermon or not. Maybe it's a housing development, or maybe it's a new business, but they have to talk about whether they feel like it's a good fit for Hermon. The Public Works Department is Mr. Shaw, and the Public Works Department is responsible for things that everyone uses, such as roads, streetlights, Hermon Transfer Station, Jackson Beach, and cemeteries. They make sure everything is kept in good shape for the people of Hermon. All right, boys and girls. So just to kind of recap, it takes a lot of people to run a town. You could see that. 7 members of the town council. There were the town manager, the town clerk, public works, economics department, parks and recreation department, and I only named a few. There is still a lot more people that are involved in running the town of Hermon. Now, in Hermon, though, the manager and the town council, they make the big decisions. The manager makes sure that these decisions are carried out. There are a lot of people who make sure that our town runs smoothly. For a full list of all the people and departments that help our town run, click on the link below. Now, boys and girls, like I said, I only mentioned the very few people that help run the town of Hermon, but there are many, many, many more. And so sometime it might be worth it just to go on to Hermon.net and take a look at all the people that help run the town of Hermon. All right, boys and girls, have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next social studies lesson. Take care.